Hello, I'm Max, and I am finally done with my final exams and my first term at college. Yes! This is Ask Max. What is up, everybody? I'm Max Leovixi. Welcome to another episode of Ask Max. This is a show where you give me questions and I give you answers. Okay, you know the drill. It's time to announce the results of last episode's weekly poll question. In the previous episode, I asked you guys, what video game industry reigns supreme? After looking over the results of the votes, the top video game company is Nintendo. Nintendo being the top voted answer. That doesn't really surprise me, considering how popular Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is. But enough about that. Time to answer some questions. Our first question comes from Edward Spinelli, who writes, Dear Max, who is your favorite magician? That's a good question. I think I would have to go with Chris Angel, aka the Mind Freak. What can I say? I like his work, it's fresh, it's new, it's really interesting, and he's pretty much the reason why I wanted to go to Vegas.
Are you ready?
Scott Kingston writes, Dear Max, what's a goon to a goblin? That's a very interesting question you have there, Scott. So, let's first see what a goon is. According to Urban Dictionary, a goon is someone hired to rough someone up, usually someone big and dumb who commits acts of violence for money. As far as I'm concerned, a goblin is a demonic creature that does deeds for other demonic creatures or for the devil himself. So I guess the difference between them is that a goon does violent acts for money and a goblin does violent acts for the devil. Or at least, that's what I think. This next question comes from Lucas Hirsch, who writes, Dear Max, what is your favorite part about the holiday season? Well, Lucas, one of my favorite things about the holidays is that the fact that I can do a lot of holiday traditions, especially during Christmas. A few of my Christmas traditions are baking chocolate cookies, watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and decorating the house and tree with lots of lights. Dean McGinnis writes, Dear Max, can you explain Drexel University's terms as opposed to the normal college semesters? Well, Dean, as far as I can tell you, Drexel University has 3 terms per semester. However, if you have co-op, like I do, you're going to have 2 or 3 years in which that half the year you're going to spend in class and half the other year you're going to spend in working in co-op. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty normal as any other college. So if you're thinking about applying to Drexel, you should definitely check it out. It's a really cool place. This question comes from Adam Engler, who writes, Dear Max, what's with people and the word swag? Okay, let's just go back to Urban Dictionary for a moment. Here we go. According to this entry, swag is appearance, style, or the way he or she presents themselves. So I guess people use the word swag a lot to seem like so sophisticated and cool, but you know, it's just another synonym for style and appearance, so it's not really a big deal. Dora Mobley writes, Dear Max, what is 2 plus 2? 4. Raffy Barbarian writes, Dear Max, what floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee and is not Muhammad Ali? Well, Raffy, it could be actually just a regular bumblebee. I mean, they kind of float like a butterfly and they do sometimes have stingers, so I don't really know what you're asking. Okay guys, that's all we're going to be doing for this episode. If you guys still have questions you think I can answer, please leave a comment down below on my YouTube page or go on my Facebook group, Ask Max. And now you can also send me questions via Twitter. I have a Twitter account that's going to be in the description bar below, so if you want to check that out, then go right ahead. So you can now send me questions via YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Now it's time for a holiday edition of the weekly poll question. Today's poll question, when you think of Christmas, What character comes to mind first? The options are Santa Claus, Rudolph, the Grinch, Charlie Brown, and Frosty the Snowman. To vote for your favorite Christmas character, please go to the Ask Maxx Facebook group on facebook.com and then click on the weekly poll question and cast your vote. Thanks for watching, everybody. I might do a Christmas related video this week or next week, so keep an eye out on that. Other than that, I'll see you next time. This is Max Wigavixie, signing out.